morning. We got a trip planned to go to Crossbar. Crossbar?
Yeah, down by Davis.
It's over by Davis, Oklahoma, and it is you take your RZRs, four-wheelers, Jeeps, whatever you got, and you go out there, and it's, I think there's a little bit of trail riding for everybody. A little bit of rock crawling, a little bit of everything over there. So we have a big trip planned to do that. Ryan, Chuck, Dave, a bunch of us are going to go out there. I have a RZR. We made a trip to New Mexico to go pick up the RZR, and Aiden doesn't have one, and so we've been looking for, you know, 1,000. Doesn't have to be a turbo, but we're going to look at a turbo RZR this morning. So Aiden just needs a two-seater. He doesn't need anything special. It doesn't even have to be a turbo, but at this point, if it's really cool, I may ride it instead of him. So we're getting off on this exit right now to come and look at this two-seat turbo RZR. And while we were driving, I remembered something that I saw last night. We started looking at it, and it's just a couple more hours further from here into Arkansas. And we are going to look at this RZR, see if I like it. If I do, I'm gonna explain to this old boy, look, RZRs are a dime a dozen. And then if I want this deal, we're gonna figure something out. But I didn't bring enough cash to buy them both.
Or trailer.
Or enough trailer. And I also didn't bring enough cash to even buy the other thing that we're gonna go look at. I brought enough to buy this one. So we're gonna look at this, see if it's something we want, and then if so, we'll work something out with him. If not, it's not a big deal. You can go anywhere. There's 50 RZRs right now that I can look at online to buy. But this other deal that we're gonna go look at, it's something special. It's something that I look for all the time. I've never owned one before, and I've always wanted one. And then when Erin saw it, the color scheme and all that, it's just something that's really cool. And this RZR will still be here in a couple of days. This other deal probably won't. So we're gonna stop and look at this RZR, and then after that, we are going to continue on and look at something else that potentially could be really, really cool.
Yes.
So anyways, we'll make sure that this old boy's fine with us filming, and then we'll show the RZR and all that, and we'll figure out a plan from there, because I don't really know what we're gonna do. We should have brought a bigger trailer and more money, I guess. So one of these guys is gonna take a check, though. They don't know it. They don't know yet, but one of them's going to. One of them may even take some cash plus a check.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Whatever we gotta do.
We'll figure it out. It's not always great when you go places and you go, man, I want to eat dinner, and hopefully, you know, we won't get bothered too bad. But in situations like this, I'm going, man, I hope this guy knows who I am. You know, because if he is, then he's more apt to take a check for this deal. You know? And if anybody knows me, I'm never the guy that, on Marketplace, I'm never the guy that goes, I'm Shawn Ellington, you know? I don't do that. That's not me. So most of the time, whenever I get places to buy something, people are like, oh shit, why didn't you tell me who you were? No, I told you I was. I'm Shawn. You know, and that's as far as I take that stuff. So, but in some situations, it is nice. I ain't gonna lie and act like it's not. But in some situations, it's nice when somebody recognizes you, and you know, chances are you can get a better deal. And in this case, I'm not even looking for a better deal. I'm looking for, give me a little leniency on, here, take a check, man. I promise I'm good for it. I don't have the money on me, but if you talk to these people right here, they're gonna get you the money.
Yep.
So, I guess I probably should have hollered at this old boy and told him, hey, I am close. And I'm guessing...
We're real close.
Clark. So we are in a town called what? Where are we at?
Roland.
Roland, Oklahoma, which is...
Arkansas.
Yes. Pretty much Arkansas. But I do love cruising the back roads of little small towns, because you never know what you're going to find. And obviously, we're always looking. Oh, this guy is a policeman that owns this razor. He is the Roland Police.
The one and only.
I mean, look at it. Look, it's got a white cage and shit. So,
Okay.
and look, this is the reason that we're coming here to look at that one. It's got a black body with a white cage. Full doors, aftermarket cage. Man, I kind of want it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I think I'm going to get out and put my hoodie on and stuff.
It's kind of rainy.
It is. It's starting to rain. Okay, I will, I'm going to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, because now he's the police.
Yeah, because he's the cop. He's probably going to know the law about that deal.
Okay.
So there he is.
All right.
And we're going out there. So what do you think? Monday? Maybe get up?
I didn't get any of that on my phone.
What? You didn't get none of the drive or nothing?
Nope.
Then we'll take it around again.
So
We rode it around.
yeah, that's it. Huh? We rode it around, and you missed all the footage.
You should buy me a new phone. You should have brought the GoPro.
That's what we wanted to buy for this is a GoPro because we go to rednecks to paychecks and stuff like that. I don't know if you ever did.
That's too crazy for me anymore.
We went down there September and we actually took this, but we didn't go in any of the mud holes. We just watched everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not about to sink a $17,000 toilet
In the river.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I'll watch everybody else blow theirs up. But yeah, I'm good.
Oh man, sucks. Cause wish I could take it home today. Let me go get my checkbook and then.
I don't have any plans.
So we're getting pretty close. We are in Fayetteville,
Springdale.
Springdale, Fayetteville, same thing, right? This is just a outskirts of Fayetteville, Arkansas, and we're getting pretty close. We bought the razor
With a check.
with a check. Luckily,
Because he was a
like
cop.
I just said, yeah, the dude was a cop. We got there, and he knew who I was, and I was like, hey, I'm good for it, man. Take this check, and he was cool with it. So now Phantom is on his way, 3 hours? 2.5 hours,
Yeah,
2.5, 3 hours from Oklahoma City to where the razor's at, and we went ahead and headed towards Fayetteville to look at this. I mean, it's a 79 Bronco.
Yes, it is.
So it's been on my bucket list ever since I was a kid. I had a uncle, cousin, kind of like an uncle, who had one, and it sat in his front yard, didn't run, sat in his front yard forever, for as long as I can remember. And I actually thought that it was going to be my first car, and he would never sell it to me. So I don't know, I've wanted one ever since. And it's crazy because I've got plenty of K5s, and Erin even had a Bronco.
And we sold it.
Yeah, we sold it.
And it was a regret.
Because we replaced it with a badass, nice K5.
Yes, but
And she still misses her Bronco.
yes.
And I told her if we was going to get another Bronco, it's going to be the 78, 79, like I always wanted. They only made these for 2 years. Well, this one is even a little more special than that. It has I don't really know if any Broncos are special.
It's pretty special.
It does have a different paint scheme on it than most. It's really cool. Green's not 100% my color, but it's definitely Erin's color, and that's why she has her 71 K5, because it's green. So it's rainy, it's terrible, it's nasty out. Hopefully this deal's inside, because I'd really like to crawl all underneath it, because it's a 79. It's gonna have some rust on it.
Well, even the newer
part of it.
ones rust out bad.
Yeah,
Mine was bad.
All Broncos rust, and they're horrible. So hopefully, there's a lot of old cars around here. There's an old cool truck right there.
Ranger.
This one's been painted before, but they painted it back to stock. And the color scheme on the interior is really what sold me on this deal. You can paint whatever you want on the outside. But this interior is stock, and you can tell, and it's pretty cool. So when we get here, we will make sure he's cool with the camera, and then we will turn it back on.
Soft.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. Has it got a pop in there? It came up. There's something right there.
Yeah, it's through right here.
Yeah.
Little bit.
The hoods are easy to replace.
A person was detected.
My mother probably won't be in it long anyways. It's not too bad. You know, it's got bubbles, you know, in all the normal places.
Going us down, we're gonna crawl up underneath it.
It's all good, man. It ain't gonna hurt me to get a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
Has it been replaced?
Huh?
I mean, I had been running this on there, I just set this up there temporarily,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's pretty heavy, so. I didn't want to run this up there, I had it sitting wrong.
A little bit right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually pretty solid.
Better than my 93.
Huh?
Better than my 93.
Yeah. Whenever they restored it, you know. It's pretty cool. This is definitely all original. Whole deal. See all that?
The trunk.
Yeah, it's not, no, not
I
the
mean,
trunk.
the gate.
Yeah. No, I mean, without looking underneath all this, I know that the floor pans are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think the pans look good, man. I mean, what
Yeah,
you
the
see,
floor
did you find
pans.
anything
I could
looking
see. I
underneath
could see underneath there. The floor pans actually look pretty good.
there? Yeah, I thought so too.
I want to make sure that this whole bottom piece wasn't rusted out or anything in here.
No,
Normally, if it's anything in the door jams, any of the jams,
In trouble.
I'll pass on them. You know,
I thought so
this
too.
ain't bad.
Yeah, this latches up real good, but I think
Yeah.
that one needs to be probably adjusted. But
Not clinking all around and stuff, you know.
It's a driver.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to get picky.
Yeah, those things are cool. That's the problem though with something like this, that you know he could sell it to the next person that's gonna come and look at it.
Yes.
Is there's not a whole lot of negotiation going on.
No, you're either gonna buy it or you're not.
Yeah. So
You bought it.
you gotta kind of give it, well, I mean, you gotta figure out what it's worth to you, you know, because it might be worth more to the next person.